The concept of a New World Order has been a topic of debate and speculation for decades, with some believing it to be a sinister plot to control and oppress the masses. One of the most recent and widely discussed aspects of this supposed plot is the alleged use of global warming propaganda to further the agenda of the so-called Satanic New World Order. According to this theory, the elite are using the threat of climate change to manipulate and dominate the global population, imposing their own brand of totalitarianism on unsuspecting citizens. Proponents of this theory argue that the idea of man-made global warming is a fabrication, concocted by the New World Order to create a sense of panic and urgency, thereby justifying the implementation of draconian policies and regulations that restrict individual freedoms. They claim that the science behind climate change is flawed, and that the true intention of the New World Order is to use the threat of environmental catastrophe as a means of consolidating power and control. One of the primary mechanisms by which the New World Order is alleged to be using global warming propaganda is through the manipulation of the media and the education system. By promoting the idea that climate change is an imminent and existential threat, the elite are said to be creating a culture of fear and hysteria, which can then be exploited to push through policies that would otherwise be unacceptable to the general population. This includes the imposition of carbon taxes, the restriction of individual freedoms, and the promotion of a globalist agenda that seeks to erode national sovereignty. Furthermore, proponents of this theory argue that the New World Order is using the climate change agenda to promote a form of eco-totalitarianism, in which the state has complete control over all aspects of an individual's life, from the food they eat to the energy they use. This, they claim, is a deliberate attempt to break down traditional social and cultural norms, and to create a new world order in which the individual is subservient to the state. Another aspect of this theory is the alleged role of secret societies and occult organizations in promoting the New World Order agenda. Some believe that organizations such as the Illuminati and the Freemasons are working behind the scenes to promote the idea of climate change, and to use it as a means of furthering their own sinister agenda. According to this theory, these organizations are composed of powerful and wealthy individuals who seek to control and dominate the global population, using any means necessary to achieve their goals. Despite the lack of concrete evidence to support these claims, the theory that the Satanic New World Order is using global warming propaganda to oppress us has gained significant traction in some circles. Many people are skeptical of the official narrative on climate change, and are wary of the motives of those who seek to impose radical policies and regulations in the name of saving the planet. However, it is essential to approach this topic with a critical and nuanced perspective, recognizing that the issue of climate change is complex and multifaceted. While it is true that the science behind climate change is not yet fully understood, and that there are many uncertainties surrounding the issue, it is also true that the overwhelming majority of the scientific community agrees that human activities are having a significant impact on the environment. In conclusion, the idea that the Satanic New World Order is using global warming propaganda to oppress us is a complex and highly speculative theory that lacks concrete evidence to support its claims. While it is essential to approach this topic with a critical and nuanced perspective, recognizing the potential for manipulation and deception, it is also crucial to acknowledge the very real threat that climate change poses to our planet and its inhabitants. Rather than getting bogged down in conspiracy theories and speculation, we should focus on promoting a rational and evidence-based approach to addressing the challenges of climate change, one that balances individual freedoms with the need to protect the environment and ensure a sustainable future for all.